Good morning, everybody. I'm going back on one of my rants. I just sometimes wonder how confused you Americans are these days. It seems like I'm the only one out here that gives a care about this country, about our Bill of Rights and our Constitution. Our government is for the people, by the people, through the people. Don't get me wrong. I support a lot of things Trump does. I have nothing against the man. Well, I do have a lot against him, but I don't have a lot against him. Either way, but the point is, people are so confused in this country. The liberals, the black BLMs, they're all both got one thing in common. They're both a racist group. They're all about separation and they're one color, Get over it. This is America, a melting pot of all. We are all one race, the human race. Get that through your thick heads. We're a human race. Stop separating yourselves by calling yourselves by the color of your skin and judging yourself by the color of your skin. The color of your skin don't mean shit. You are judged by the person who you are. The government and the media, especially the liberals, are forcing us to fight each other over skin color and racial issues that is not here. There is such thing as equality in this country for blacks and whites. You all hold all the power, your governors, your senators, your lawyers, your presidents. We're black and white. You ever see a Native American in power? No. So there is equality in this country. You're only reliable for the choices you make. And a lot of people don't want to take the consequences or take blame and man up for the choices they made in life and want to blame everybody else for their mistakes. Bottom line, if you make a choice, and it's a bad choice, yes, you're going to be consequences. Do the crime, do the time. Man up, grow a pair. There's so many more things that is going on in this country that we need to worry about other than this bullshit that the government, the media is pushing in our face. Look past the media. Don't be sheep. Think for yourselves. The Constitution and the Bill of Rights. Great men like Dr. Martin Luther King. Great men like Abraham Lincoln, Washington, Rosa Parks. The things that they've done for this country and for the quality of the people in this country. And they're rolling over in their graves because they did it all for nothing. For why? For y'all in 2020 to still be arguing over the stupidest shit that is not real? Come on. Yes, there are some bad cops and there's some good cops. You can't judge all for the acts of the few. Bottom line, that's the bottom line of racism. Judging all for the acts of the few. You might as well say you're racist against cops. Not all cops are bad. What happened to George Floyd? We don't know the whole story. They don't show the whole thing. What happened to him was a bad thing, and and them guys are paying the price. But the guy in Georgia, he got what he deserved. He put himself in that situation. He was pulled over for DUI. He attacked the officers. He stole a taser. Could the cops use less lethal? I think they could have. Maybe they could have called for backup and used less lethal force. But look at the whole overall picture. He put himself in that situation by fighting the cops in the first place. If he just took to being arrested like a man, he did something wrong. He got drunk and drove a car. That's illegal. If he'd just been man enough to say, okay, I did something wrong, take me to jail, let me pay the piper, he'd have been alive today. Yeah, he might have lost his driver's license or whatever, but who cares? He still have been alive. Nobody would have made us think about it. But because he got killed because he wanted to fight the officers? Give me a break. Come on, people. And what did Wendy's do to you? Burn that damn restaurant down because of an ignorant man. It broke the law. It's so funny how the criminals have more rights. You fight for a criminal's right, but you won't fight for an innocent man's rights. Wow. You know what rights you need to be fighting for right now? What we need to be protesting for? Not rioting, not acting like a fool, but protesting is our Constitution, Bill of Rights that they're taking away from us. The more you do this, the more rights they take away from us. They're keeping us busy about fighting each other about our skin colors so they can take our Bill of Rights and Constitution away. Do you all not realize that? All these new laws are coming up with it unconstitutional, but nobody's saying nothing about them because you all are so freaking worried about what happened about a criminal that caused himself to get shot because he wanted to fight the cops. Ding, dings. Can somebody see the stupidity in this? So people are so busy wanting to be entitled and not earn their keep and work for what they want in life instead of wanting everything handed down to them, and you want to fight for the stupidest ass reason. I hope the guy that Trump cancels the stimulus check. I hope he doesn't give I hope nobody gets no stimulus check. You don't deserve it. Why should we give you a stimulus check out of our tax dollars we're working our asses off for you people out here? And I don't care what skin color you are. I'm talking about everybody out here that's rioting and destroying private property and businesses because you're mad of a criminal. Give me a break. I hope you get nothing. I hope they take food stamps away, welfare away. I hope they take it all away because you don't deserve it. You're not entitled to anything. Get out here and work for it. Just stop destroying things. Oh my God, people, wake up. You're destroying this country and the Constitution and what all these great men fought and died for soldiers who died in the Civil War, for your freedoms. Hello? Do you ever think about that? Of course, obviously you don't. You don't care about what these people did in the Civil War, in the World War II, World War I. You all don't think about the freedoms that were fought for. You know, people are dying today. First responders put themselves out at risk to make sure you are alive and you're safe and you get help when you need help. Truck drivers, we go through a lot of crap to make sure the food is delivered on the shelves and you have the things you need. And in the middle of a riot, you attack us truck drivers and we're trying to help you make sure you have the supplies you need to live. But then you attack us. How stupid are you? What if we decide to stop delivering food and stop coming into your cities because you're being stupid? You know how fast that city will die and you will die? Oh my God, wake up, America. Wake the fuck up. Excuse the language. We need to fight for our Constitution. We need to fight for our Bill of Rights. We need to fight for our freedom. It's time to stand for the right reasons. Stop letting the media, the liberal media, control you. Let them stop making you sheep. Think for yourselves. Be a leader, not a follower. Check your facts. Look at the schools. They're not even teaching about history no more. They're teaching fake history. They're not wanting kids to know about Dr. Martin Luther King. They don't want them to know about the true history of what this country is founded on and based on. They want to teach them their crap. You can't walk around with Christianity. You can't have a Bible because it might offend somebody. But they'll teach the Quran the Muslim way in schools. Hello? Is there something wrong here? Can't teach the American way of Christianity and true religious beliefs of America? But you can teach other foreign lands of beliefs of freaking libertarian and Muslim and Quran. You know, my daughter is a genius. She is ranked one of the smartest kids. You know, she went to great schools. The only problem she had was the only thing that dropped her GPA on her scores, you know, is because she would not take the studies of Muslim and the Quran and all that. She refused to study it because she shouldn't have to. She shouldn't have to be taught foreign religion when she can't even be taught her own religion in this country. She got suspended for having a Bible in her backpack. But they want to force religion, the Quran and the Muslim beliefs and down her throat? Fuck that shit. This is America. If you want to teach that shit, teach Christianity. Teach what Dr. Martin Luther King stood for. Teach what true history of the Native Americans. That's another thing. You don't even have the history of Native Americans here. True history. You call us savages. We're not savages. We fought for the way of our life. When you fought in the Civil War for your freedoms, you say it was for your freedoms. But when we fought for our way of life, you say, oh, well, they're savages. No, we fought for our way of life that you come here and stole our land. The white man and the black man stole our land and did atrocities to our people. Do you see us out here protesting and rioting? No. We're just moving on with our life because you did it to our ancestors. And there's nobody alive today that owned a slave or did it to my ancestors. Nobody. So we can't hold that against you guys now. So why is everybody bringing up the past that they had nothing to do with? I'm just so dumbfounded about this whole ignorance that's going on in this country today. Wake up, America! That's all I got to say. Have a good day. God bless and wake up.